Have you ever thought of why you have been trying something so hard every day, but you are not seeing results? Have you ever asked yourself, why are people seeing results at what they are doing, but you are not able to see that results? And you are always like, what am I doing wrong? What are they doing that I'm not doing? You are always complaining about it. Will you be surprised if I told you those people that you see do well have something that they do that you don't know? They have a secret they don't tell you, and I want to tell you in this video. So if you are going to stick around to the end, you are going to know about these 4 things that are very important, and if you are going to stick with them, you are also going to see results. I'm not saying these are the only 4 points in the world that can make you see results, but if you are going to forget about any other point you know and stick with these 4, it's going to bless your life. I want you to take something and write these points down, because they are very important. They are really helping a lot of people. They are points that has really helped a lot of people in their life. And if you are also going to inculcate them in your life, then you are going to see changes. The first thing that you can do in order for you to see results is find someone greater than you at what you do. And this is called coaching. This person is going to show you your flaws, because that person have experience in what you are trying to do. You are never great, no matter how you think, because myself, I'm someone that I think I can do everything by my own self without seeking help from people. But I've grown to learn that coaching is very important. If you have someone looking at you and looking at your flaws and looking at what you can improve in what you do, it is very important and very significant in what you want to do. Most of us avoid coaching, and we think sometimes coaching is something that is premium, that you have to pay someone for. But there are also coaches that are free. There are people that you can talk to that they can help you for free. Even if you think I'm at a point that is higher than yours, you can email me on my email that is in my YouTube bio and ask for coaching. It is very easy, but mostly you are afraid, and you think if you go and ask someone for help, that person is going to ignore you, or that person is not willing to share their knowledge with you. But if you don't have coaching, or you don't have someone looking at your flaws and correcting you, you are going to hit that mistake or that thing that you are doing that is not helping you, and you are going to hate it every day, and you are not going to see success. You are going to think that everyone is doing it right except you. Everyone has good results except you. You are not destined to become that person you want to become. But the problem will be that you don't have coaching. You see people do it well, people become successful at it, but you are not able to connect with them, network with them to become that person. You are not too late. You can start now. You can start consulting people. You will be close to someone in your sector, in what you do. You'll be close to someone. You will definitely be close to someone. So find someone to become your coach. If you don't find someone to become your coach, that thing that you don't do right is like a rock that you are hitting. If you don't see it to be a rock, you are going to be blinded, and you are going to hit it before you realize your sword will be blunt. But if you are going to see that it's a rock and you are going to change your path, or you're going to change your direction, you are going to find a place that your sword can cut and bring results. So a coach is very important in what you want to do. Find a coach today and be blessed, and you know that I didn't lie to you. Now, when you find a coach, you can have the best coach in the world. You can pay $120,000 for a coach or a coaching session, but if you lack consistency, you are going to fail. So consistency is my second point. Consistency is something that has been preached over the world for a very long period, and it is something that you have heard over and over and over and over again, and after you hear it today, you are going to hear it again. But what do you do about it when you hear it? You feel down when you don't see results after 2 days, after 1 week, after 3 months. So your consistency die. And when your consistency dies, your fire dies. So if your fire is dead, how are you going to succeed? How are you going to succeed without being consistent at what you do? Are you tracking what I'm telling you? Are you following me? Yeah. So how are you going to become that person when you're not consistent? Consistency is the key to everything. Is the key to everything. There's no way you are going to fail if you are going to do it every day till you die. There's no way. There's no one that has been consistent at something and failed. That is the highest key you ever know in this world. I don't want to talk about consistency that much, but just give it a try. You will not see it from the beginning, but when you give it a try, you are going to know that consistency is the greatest thing someone can preach to you. It's the greatest thing you can ever hear in this world. Don't stop. Keep doing it. Do it every day. Appear every day to it. No matter how damp you are, no matter how unintelligent you may see yourself to be, if you are learning every day, you are going to be the one with the mastermind. Because the one that is every day is going to be the one that wins at it. There is no way you are going to be consistent and you are going to fail. If you have someone that has been consistent at something and is failing, that means the person is lacking the first points. That's coaching. So the person does not have ideas or wisdom about what he does. So that's what I told you in the beginning, that if you are hitting the wrong spot so many times, or if you are hitting the wrong spot every day, you are still going to fail regardless. But if you are hitting the right spot, then what you need next is to be consistent at it. So from today, you know that you have a coach. You know what you are doing. Now the next thing is to be consistent at it. It will really surprise you that if you are able to be consistent at what you do for 90 days, appear every day, do it every day, you are going to be a master of it. And anything that you do or anything that you have in your mind to do is something that is going to make you great. And if you are able to be consistent and appear to it every day, it is always going to work. It has never failed before. It has never failed anyone before. So I want you to put it in practice. Start it today and follow the map for 90 days and see the results that you get in the end. If you do not see results, come in my comment section and tell me about it. So if you are ready to be consistent, and if you are ready to have a coach and move on with what you have as your aim or as your goal, then be in my comment section and tell me ready. Now, the next thing is accountability. One thing that makes most of us lose hope is accountability. If you are accountable to someone, you are very afraid to fail. If I have to be accountable to someone, if I have to film this video, regardless of how I feel, regardless of how tired I am throughout the day or how stressed I am throughout the day, I will do it regardless. I wouldn't care about how my body is faring. I will just do it because I know that there is someone that wants to see the results. There is someone that's waiting to see the results, or that's waiting to see the product I bring out. So if I am accountable to someone, or if there is someone that wants to see me win, there is someone that is trying or rooting for me to win and waiting for me to present the product I have and see how it goes, then we are going to be successful. But if there's no one trying to wait, or there's no one waiting for me to bring results, or there's no one watching after what I do, and I'm not going to be accountable to anyone at the end of the day, I can choose to stop. Why do you think Christians are trying to live a righteous life? Because there is the dream and there is the end goal that we are going to be accountable on the day of judgment. So everyone is trying to live a good life so that they will have good results and their name will be in the scrolls of heaven. That works everywhere. That's a principle that works in every part of life. If you are not accountable, you are going to mess up. You are going to do anything like how you want it. But if you are accountable, you are going to make sure you are hitting the right spot. You are going to make sure the one that you are accountable to is seeing correct information about you. So this connects back to coaching. If you have a coach, you are always going to be accountable to your coach. If you have someone looking at you, if you have someone watching you, you are always going to be accountable. Look at your life. When there is no one around, or when there is no one watching you, you do things that you like. But when there is someone watching you, you are very careful about what you do. You measure what you do very well before you do it, because you know that there is someone around. Someone will say something about what I'm doing, so I have to do it right. But if there's no one to say something about what you are doing, there's no one to criticize what you are doing, you are going to mess up and do it anyway. Now, I don't want to talk much. The last point is very important, and you don't want to miss this point. And this point is something that most people do not do. And because most people do not do, they can do all this and still fail. Now let me tell you, ideas do not lie in one man's head. Ideas are in various heads. That's why we have various people around you. That's why you have friends or you have family members doing different things. So if you can't consult others and if you can't do teamwork, you are going to fail at what you do. Because you might need a little push from someone, but because you don't want teamwork, you don't want to be working with someone, you choose to do it on your own, and you choose to do it anyhow, that you fail. But if you have teamwork, there's someone that's going to correct you. There's someone that's going to tell you this thing could have been done this way and it's going to work better. There's someone that would have had experience that can correct you and tell you this thing that we did this way could have been done this way the next time. So teamwork is very important. Teamwork has helped a lot of people, a lot of great people that you see, a lot of people that you see winning are winning because of teamwork. Because they have people that are correcting them. They have people that are mapping up their life for them. They have people that when they are moving astray, they tell them that this thing should be done this way. This thing would be better if it is done this way. If you do not have anyone in your team, or if you are riding alone, because at first I was riding alone, I was trying to force everything on myself, doing so many things that were killing my consistency, because I did not have anyone that I am talking to. I did not have anyone that I was accountable to. I did not have anyone as a team member or someone that I'm going to share how everything went, what I want to do went during the day, during the week, during the time that I was doing something, or maybe I was filming my videos. No one knew about it. I'll just do it and put it out there. But now I have people that I'm accountable to. I have people that I'm going to tell, this is what I did and this is the result that I have. What can I improve next time? These people are not for sale. These people are not going to take your money. These people are your friends. These people are the people around you that you don't even value. But they can be your team members. You don't necessarily have to build a team or have people that are riding with you every day. But you can have people that are going to there for you every time to criticize what you do, to look into things and to do things with you so that it works faster. Because if there are two people trying to make sure this video gets to you, it's going to be faster than when it is one person. Think about this very well. When you were doing an exam that your friend helped you, have you seen at that time you were able to finish faster? And because of what your friend told you, although it's an examination more practice, it helped you to think and realize a point that you forgot to remember during the examination. That's how it works. If you have sources, if you have help from people, that's what is your victory. If you have 2 minds or 3 minds or 4 minds coming together, it's always going to achieve something greater than what one man is going to do. You might be the encyclopedia or the Google or the ChatGPT of your own life, But if you have people that also have little knowledge that they are going to use to spice your great knowledge, you are going to get there. If you forget about these 4 points, this is what I talked about: coaching, consistency, accountability, and teamwork. If you are going to tie all these 4 together and live by it day by day, think about it every day. Think about it whenever you are thinking of your goals, and know that these are the ways to finesse your victory. These are the ways to finesse your success in what you are doing. You are going to achieve success regardless. You can't fail. You can't do anything but to win. Thank you for watching. Make sure you share this information with your friend, and make sure you subscribe to this channel, because tomorrow I'll tell you something different. And if you want to know when opportunity presents itself to you, and things that present itself to be opportunities but you are ignorant about, I have this video that I'll be pinning right here. Make sure you watch that video, and your life is never going to be the same. Thank you.